Hey everybody, it's Jennifer Vogel with Iron Gate Realtors. I am on my way back from an inspection, so I thought this would be a good time to talk about inspections and kind of explain a few things. Especially right now, a lot of the buyers are so desperate to get a house that they are foregoing or waiving their inspection contingencies. And while that might make sense in some cases, it's not something that I ever recommend, because inspectors, their job is to find what problems lie within the house that you might not see on your walkthroughs. So the job of the inspector, they go in and they spend a couple hours and they test everything. They go in and they're looking at your plumbing systems, your air conditioners, your water heaters, your electrical, flooring, the outside of your house to make sure that there's no significant damage or issues that need to be confronted. They check your roof. They just check, give an overall look at the property and make sure that nothing is majorly wrong. Anything that they find, they put together in a report along with some photos so that you can see everything. Now, just most inspectors will allow you as the buyer to show up to the inspection at the end, and they're more than happy to walk through everything with you. If you are unable to make it, your realtor could go, just as I just did for my buyers. They were unable to make it today, and I had him walk me through everything so that I can relay everything back to the buyers. But they also will send a full report with pictures. The inspectors are not going to fully examine one area. They do not go through the entire electrical system of the house. They go through and test what needs to be tested using a representative number of places where it can be tested. For example, plugs. They don't go through and test every single plug in the house to make sure that it works, to make sure that the ones that are supposed to be grounded are grounded. They see how many rooms are in the house and they test a certain number of them to give a pretty accurate view of how the house is currently wired. They also go into the attic and into the basement and they look at the wiring, they look at your electrical panel, and they do spend more time in those areas. But light switches, plugs, stuff like that, they don't test every single one. So what they do is they give like an overview, and then you as the buyer and your agent, y'all can look at the report together, go through and decide whether you need to have a person, a professional that is more adept to look at those features. So you get an electrician to come out and they will do a more thorough check on everything. But you don't want to have to hire an electrician, a plumber, an AC company. You don't want to have to hire all of those prior to purchasing a home. That can get quite costly. So that's where the inspector comes in and they give you that rough overview. So always recommend getting an inspection. It is up to the buyer whether they want to do that or not. It is up to the buyer what types of inspections they want to have. But I, as a realtor, always do recommend it. In the end, I do what my clients want. And if they want to forego it, then we forego it. But I just wanted to give this quick little video and share what inspectors do and why it is important when you are purchasing a home. Thanks so much. Hope y'all have a great day. Talk soon.